Gamestork, delivering news like a newborn baby. Hey, what's up guys? This is the Gamestork bringing you a review for The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. And wow, where do I begin here? A game like this only comes once in a lifetime. And let me tell you, I'm over 100 hours in, and I've never once in my life felt this far into a game that I'm rushing. And that's how amazing this world is. That's how amazing this game is. And even after 100 hours, I still feel like I'm rushing along. I need to take my time. There's lots of things to discover. So with that out of the way, let's dig right in. The first thing I want to talk about are the visuals. And there are so many things I could say, but let's just narrow this down just a little bit. Beautiful, vivid. You literally can interact with everything. If you stand on a mountain and you look out into the distance, and you see other mountains, and you see rivers, and you see streams, and you can interact with every one of those things. It is an interactive thing in the map. This is not just art. It's not just pretty. Everything has something to do with the physics engine, and in this you can interact with it. You can climb it. You can swim in it. And it's so wonderful. On top of that, this game is extremely stylish and extremely memorable. I don't think that the graphics really get enough credit. The art style is absolutely wonderful, and it is very pleasant to look at. So next up, I'm going to look a little at the gameplay. The combat in this game is masterfully done. It is by far the best combat in an open world game that I believe I've ever played. And I've played a lot of sandbox games where they do a good job with the combat, but they're simply not the best. And in this one, Nintendo nails it. Again, when combat comes along, if you walk along and you see an enemy, you will be able to interact with it. You'll be able to fight it. You'll be able to go through. So even using swords to cut down trees was somewhat fulfilling. On top of this, while you're playing this game, the environment silently nudges you, and it constantly does this to go and explore different areas and different places without you even realizing it. You know, it's not like the current sandbox game where everything's just already listed on your map and you look around and you just go to all these yellow or red or whatever circles they are to discover what it is. In this game, every discovery is yours. Everywhere that you go, it feels new and it feels fresh, and you'll find yourself talking to your friends asking, so what did you see last night? Or what happened with you last night on this game? On top of this, on top of everything, this game is fun, the gameplay is fun, and the gameplay is very easy for the most part. Now, I would say this game in itself is difficult in that you do die a lot, but it's not so punishing because it does autosave very frequently, and you'll find yourself right back ready to go right after. Now, I know one of the complaints that some people had with this was that the weapons break, and in the first couple hours you may not understand, you may not really see, and you'll have to kind of get used to it, but after a few hours of getting into the game, I understood why. And, you know, it didn't bother me anymore. I wasn't chained to these weapons anymore. And I wound up trying things that I would never tried in different games. And also, it kept me wanting to go and explore so that I could get more weapons. And it actually works very well, despite what you may believe about that initially. Now, as far as story is concerned, the story and characters were brilliant. And just to put it simply, they left me wanting more. It was simply done, but brilliantly done. And that's the best way I could say without having any spoilers for you. I asked myself about this and talked to a few people about the replayability of this game. And let's just be honest, this is a game at this point, well over 100 hours in. I feel like I'm just getting started, and I feel like I'll be playing this game for the rest of my life. I'm hungry for more, and any DLC that Nintendo can drop with meaningful quests or story or characters or maybe even more areas or whatever they've got, I can't wait, and I'm ready to eat it up. So to close this out, I want to just, if you're asking, hey, should I buy Breath of the Wild? Should I invest my money into this game or invest my time? I said this with a resounding yes. That is my answer. Yes, you should. This is a 10. This is a masterpiece. And a game like this only comes once in every generation. Thank you, guys. Be sure to like and subscribe below for more reviews and everything gaming. We'll see you next time. Double-digit thousands.